So you would need one of these. OS Explorer OL3. The Mean Valley, Portsmouth, Gosport and Fareham area. In YouTube, it's Friday the 15th of March. I'm going to take on a little walk on the south coast where I live. I live in this area here, which is Stubbington, Hillhead. We're going to park up probably down here at Titchfield Haven on the seafront. Then we're going to take the cliff walk all the way towards Solent Breezes, which is a little holiday village, little caravan park. And then we're going to take the Solent Way all the way up towards Warsash. This is like a heavily populated marina. And we're going to take like the coastal marina path all the way up towards Lower Swanwick. There's a little park up here where I've done a kayak. I kayaked the River Hamble. And then from the car park, if time is with us, I'm going to walk the part of Swanwick Lakes, which is this part here, which is another little nature reserve, a little nature reserve, and then follow it back round and then come back. But it's now 9:30 and I need to be back by 2:30, and I calculated that route out and it's about a 12-mile walk, so roughly 3-mile-an-hour walking pace, so 4 hours is 12 miles, so hopefully, fingers crossed. As you can see from the weather, it's not hammering it down, but it is raining, and on the coast it's going to be terrible. It's not the best, so I'm going to have to get my walking boots. I wanted to wear my trail trainers, as I have just signed up for an ultra challenge in June, walking 100 kilometers over 2 days. So I need to try and get a little bit fitter for that. Today's bag, it might be the Osprey Talon 33 or the Wizsport Zipper Fox 40 litre. They're obviously massive for a hike, but I want to try and carry as much as possible to see how my endurance is. So there'll be one of the bags that I'll be taking on this little 12-mile hike. As we're at the car park on Titchfield Haven, me and Shaw, as you can probably hear and see, it is windy. One of us is going to be a you've been framed moment. See if I can make some money. You can hear the wind. Ridiculous. Right, let's get on with it. I'm not going to do the GPS tracker on my phone or on my watch because I want to save my battery. It's already on 70%. It's old, so I'm just going to use my old Garmin Edge Touring, I think. So that will do the job. So it'll be on that. You can cut through this little bit here. It's a little footpath. Oh, it's so windy, guys. Footpath. And it goes up onto the cliff walk. It'll be out of the wind and I can talk to you then a bit more. Right, guys. I have to strap my hat on. It's that windy, I've lost it about 6 times now. So I've got my buff wrapped around the hat. Went with the Osprey Talon 33 in the end, a little bit lighter, and it's probably the pack that I'm going to use on my ultra challenge. bad. As it's a 12 odd mile walk, I didn't want to use my trail trainers, trail runners. Last time I used them for a 7 mile walk, which I thought they would have broke my feet. Even though they're alright now and they don't rub, I just didn't want to risk it. So I've gone with my Pentagon booties. Not cold, just windy, so there's a wind chill. Still walking that cliff path down that way. Got a Pentagon base layer on, Jurassic Park t-shirt, because who doesn't like dinosaurs? And here comes the rain. My pack, it's got water, no food or snacks. There's a shop on the way, so I might get something then. I've got a big coat in there just to weigh my pack down. I've got a first aid kit, waterproof, and just a few other things just to weigh the pack down a little bit really. Got no snacks, just 800ml of water, that'll do fine. Had a breakfast which consisted of a coffee. I'll keep you updated. In front of Solent Breezes, and there's the trig point that you should be able to locate on your map. There's Solent Breezes. That's the woods over there, is actually where I've done my first wild camp. Naughty, naughty, very, very naughty. Lots of people walking their dogs. It's a lot quieter here. I've had to don the rain mac on. So we'll go past Solent Breezes, and then it's going to be up the estuary towards Hamble and Warsash Marina. So there'll be quite some nice boats up there. So on the map it tells us to go that way through past Solent Breezes on the seafront, but footpath is closed, so we have to go this way around and then back onto the Solent Way. So a little detour back round the big farmer's field where the trig point was, which is all the way down there. So I'll get back to you when we're on the beach. Just come around the detour and we are now at Chilling coastal area. So as you can tell by that map, you can't really see, but we are there, and we should be, or should have been, going down here by the Solent Breezes caravan. So we've gone round, so we need to come back round, but I'll show you that on the map later on. There's that bridge that I've done the magnet fishing, Broadridge Pond. So we'll go back down Solent Breezes, get back onto the Solent Way. In this detour I've just gone through that kissing gate, the metal style. It's taking me on this track which hopefully is bypassing back onto the Solent Way. I actually have no idea where we're going. I know where we are, so I'm not lost. But this looks like it's going towards the site entrance now. So it does come out by the breezes. That's the IF2 cable from France, I think. What they're doing, lovely. And I think we'll be going that way in a minute, back onto the Solent Way. So it's about a good 20-minute detour from where we're going. I think next time I'll just go on the beach. We've just come from Solent Breezes off that little cliff path there, and you can see it on a map here. That was where the closure was, so we had to walk that much of a detour when we could have just done that. I think I'm just going to do that on the way back. And we are now here. That little path is by that pond over there. You can see it a bit clearer here. So there's Solent Breezes there. We are here. There's a little river, there's a little pond in there, little marshland just in there. So we're going on there round and back. But the time now is 11 o'clock. opposite the strawberry fields in Warsash, and you can just see the estuary splits. You can see that it's going up that way, that goes towards Southampton, and the River Hamble up this way, which comes in towards Warsash, Hamble, Swanwick. The time now is 11:30. We'll probably get to Warsash car park, we'll have to turn around, probably will be about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and we're just coming up to the pub, so we're going to have a little 2-hour walk on the coastal path down here. Solent Way, I think it's called. Get a stop off, have some lunch, headway on the way back. We'll be doing roughly 4 hours. So we are at Warsash Public Slipway. There's the rising sun. As you can see, there's the estuary to the River Hamble. Peels off towards Southampton there. We are here. I'm going to walk on this path all the way up to this car park up here, then walk back. It's a public slipway, so you can come down here. A lot of people get your canoes, to be fair, a lot of people get the canoes from here. To pick the pace up, because it's now nearly 12:10, you can just about work out the car park over there. I'll jot that down on the map after, but we're not going to be able to make Swanwick Lakes. That kind of detour, that half-hour detour around Solent Breezes has put me back a little bit. And that's how I've got to be back at, I'm already 10 minutes late. I started at about 5 to 10, so I've been going at 2 hours 5 minutes. So that gets me back at roughly 2:15. I'm going to pick the kids up at 3. But I'll show you at the car park, and then we'll turn around, and by the power of videoing, hopefully we'll be back at the van. Car park now. You can see that car park there. There's a pub here, there, a few more pubs. So I'm going to come back down and do the reverse route now. And so hopefully there was a little bistro in one of the marinas. Get something to eat in there because I'm starving now. So back down this way now, the way that I come. I'll see you soon. Right, 2:15, made it back. Just looking at the little GPS, my hamstring is absolutely killing. Oh wow, bang on. It's probably backwards to you, but it's 12 miles. 3 hours 36 minutes, so it's better than my 3 mile an hour pace. I'll show you the map. When it loads. No, it's not loading. But yeah, maximum speed 6 mile an hour. Not sure where that came from. Average speed 333, which is pretty decent. And that's about it really. So I'll get home. My phone is literally on 1%, so I'll get home and we'll have a look on the map on exactly where I went and where the stops were. Right guys, you can see there the distance and the time that we've done it in. I think this automatically stops recording when I physically stop, so I may have been a little bit longer, but the distance wise it wasn't. As you can see, at this point here is where we parked up, and we went through that little chalet bit up onto the cliffs, along here, down, I can't remember what they call that, but it's part of the Shore Bridge or something. There's a little bridge there where I've done a little bit of magnet fishing once, and you come back up and there's that triangulation pillar, and this is where this path is closed. It's physically not there, the cliff has eroded away, so that's why it's not there. So you have to take this route all round that diversion, or on the way back I just went on the seafront and then came back up here, and then this is where it all goes through those marshes. And then there's a few places that you could do wild camp there, but it's so close to the path, it's just not worth it. And then you follow this way all the way up to Warsash, and then that's that pub, and then there's parking there, there's actually parking there as well. And then we walked all the way up, that's a working marina there, so it's quite good to see all the boats being moved around. And then we went to the little bit of parking there and then walked the way back. Cheers guys.